So there was quite a big financial stress. The company was not resilient, it was not ready to deal with it. So when we came in, it was really a sense of mission, but also a challenge, but also a very exciting challenge in trying to bring our competencies and the things we had learned from working in other walks of life, so in the private sector and in IOCs, on how to transform this company. So we approached that kind of operational transformation, and we started looking at how can we improve the company. So we went and we designed a cost reduction plan, and that cost reduction plan meant looking not only at what we did, so how can we do it more efficiently at a lesser cost, but also involved talking to a lot of our partners and discussing with them ways in which we could improve costs. We looked also at how could we increase our revenue, because obviously we were very strapped for cash, and increasing revenue was very important. And we looked at the processes that were running the company, running the different subsidiaries. We redesigned them, we redesigned systems. We optimized the organization as much as we could. But all of this is a tremendous task. So like I say, we've been doing this for 18 months, but this is work for a number of years. I would say well over than 3, 4, 5 years. I think we have already achieved some success. For example, last year our EBITDA was $3.2 billion, so it was up 15% compared to 2015. We've also managed to achieve massive savings through Sonalight. We were able to save $680 million. So that was for us was tremendous. And perhaps the most significant for me personally was really to be able to restructure the debt. When we arrived in Sonangol, had a very difficult financial situation. We were debt-ridden, and restructuring the debt was key. And we were able to reduce the debt from $13 billion to $10 billion. So we reduced the debt by about $3 billion. We have seen a reduction in capex, so money being invested in oil fields. But this is not a particularity to Angola. The reduction in capex and investment in oil fields has been across the board globally. When we look at the 8 major oil companies, they have all reduced 30% in their capex expenditure. And if we take the likes of Exxon, for example, they went more drastic and they reduced 45% in their investment costs. So of course Angola is not a stranger to these numbers, and the same thing that happened anywhere else in the world that happened in Angola. The good news is that Angola is the top 5 destination of investment for the oil major companies. And we see now that the oil major companies are again going back to the table.